So to grade an assignment that a student has submitted through TurnItIn, you would scroll down and go to Course Tools. So you'll see that by default it's collapsed, but if you click on it, this will expand. And then you can scroll down to TurnItIn Assignments. So I'm going to click on TurnItIn Assignments. And there you'll see the list of all of the assignments that you've assigned through TurnItIn. And click on that. And then from there, you'll see a list of all of the students who have submitted their papers. So the first thing you can notice is that there's a similarity index. And so if you click this, you can see that the number there is set 100%. And this paper was just 100% ripped from the internet. And so you can see the annotation there that says 1, which matches over here with 1. If it was taken from more than one source, you'll see different colors highlighted and different numbers corresponding with those different sources. So you can, if you want, hover over that arrow and maybe even exclude sources from the similarity index if you'd like. So if for some reason there's an approved source, or if like some of it is like your prompt that they've included and you wanted to exclude that, you could do that. There are also, let me make this window a little smaller, some options here. So you can add filters like exclude quotes, exclude bibliography, exclude matches based on size. So those are all up to you. And then, this is just a sort of a list of your excluded sources. So you have some options there. And so that's helpful for you to know, but TurnItIn doesn't actually make you do anything based on this report. It's just helpful for you and for students as well. So I'm going to close this view, and then we're going to go into the grading view. So from here, you'll see that TurnItIn has some items, and actually sometimes, let's see if I can find one. There we go. Sometimes if you have turned on the ETS software, it'll actually, I think it's called E-Rater, it'll actually highlight things that it thinks may be a problem. So we see this purple item and you hover over it, it says article error. You can choose to dismiss it or add comment if you want. Basically, TurnItIn is suggesting that you mark grammar issues. If grammar issues don't matter to you, then you can dismiss it, or you can even turn this feature off when you created the assignment. I had it turned on when I created the assignment, and that's why these are showing. But you'll also notice that some of these aren't particularly good or correct, like it may be making suggestions that aren't even correct. So, and that happens a lot if there's slang or whatever. So this may be valuable to you, it may not be. I'm going to dismiss this item because I don't want it to appear. So right now I have my own set of comments turned on, but let's actually take a look. I'm going to click on the wrench. The default is going to be commonly used, so I'm going to choose the commonly used. So the default is going to be commonly used. Let me actually make that the active set right now and then close. So you'll see that something like awkward phrasing or comma splice, as I hover over, you can see at the bottom of the screen that the description is provided, citation needed. So you can just kind of drag this and say citation needed. A student's going to be able to hover over it. You can actually edit this and enter additional comments as well. So it's sort of like a nice online grading platform. But you saw that I did initially have my own set of quick marks. So in order to change anything, you would click on that wrench over there, and then if you want to create a new set, you would click the plus sign, and there's going to be a new set. Save. Here, to add a mark, to add something that I might reuse for several of my students, I'm going to click the plus. Here's a title, and I think needs elaboration. That's something that I say to my students a lot. So needs elaboration, provide more detail about this section in your proposal. So you could actually have proposal. So you could have a set for each assignment, or you could have a set that you use throughout the semester. It's up to you, but I'm going to save this item. And then in addition, I take a look at the format setting, for instance, and I'm going to say, I want to add some of these to my set. So citation needed, I'm going to hold down command, or on a PC it would be control, and proper citation line space, and then we can take a look at these actions, and I'm going to add it to a set, and that set is going to be that new set that I created. Double click. All right, so now let's take a look at new set. Those are all there. Commonly used, I'm going to choose all of these. So I'm going to click on the first one, hold down shift, and click on the last one to select all of them. Go to actions, add that to my set, which I had called new set, which is not really a fantastic name for that. But so now I take a look, and all of those are still there. So I'm done editing my set, and I'm going to go back to close. So one more step, which is that I actually need to click on the wrench, choose new set, and then click make this the active set, and then close. All right, so now we see all of those grade marks in there, including my custom needs elaboration one that I made. So this lets you kind of tailor what what the feedback that you commonly give students. The other thing you can do is just click anywhere on the page and type in an ad hoc comment. And then you can actually save it as a new quick mark as well. So that's helpful to know. Okay, so that's how you would do the sort of qualitative type comments. I'm going to then take a look at the actual grade. So I had told TurnItIn that this is worth 100 points, and we see at the very top here, out of 100 points. Here's where you just click in and say, okay, this gets a, well, I was going to type 90, but I guess if this is plagiarized, maybe not, maybe it's a 0, maybe it's a 3. But basically you just type a number in and press enter, and that number will be sent right back to the Blackboard gradebook.